Hey guys. Hey guys, I'm back. I was live earlier and then the connection dropped. So I'm back now. Hi guys. I'm back home or in my Airbnb. I'm making my lunch now. It was so cold outside. I was walking around earlier, but I had to come back. It's so cold. Ouch. So I'm making my lunch now. I bought some Wagyu beef at the grocery store. So I'm going to make some beef. I'm also going to make a matcha latte. Maybe I'll make my matcha right now. Hey guys. Sorry about my live stream coming to an abrupt end a couple of minutes ago. I had to reconnect. So I'm making my dinner. I'm making my lunch. I eat the same thing every single day of my life. I don't switch it up. I'm somebody who wants the same thing every day. I have a piece of meat, a piece of steak. Every day I have some eggs. And I'm gonna make a matcha because, you know. I also have a sweet potato. I'm gonna make a sweet potato as well. Japanese sweet potatoes are the best. So I'm just heating up some butter right now. I got a sweet potato. Where's my sweet potato? Oh, here she is. I've got, you can buy these like pre-cooked sweet potatoes at the grocery store. So, yeah, my sister went back home. She's gotta get back to her life. So she went home last night. I think she should be home by now. I think she probably just got back. She's gotta go to work. So I already have a cooked sweet potato. I'm just gonna like heat it up on the stove. I'll start a fire here. Yeah, I'm cooking mine. I bought some Wagyu beef because I'm in Japan and let me see. Japan has the best. Your sister came here for the meeting you. Where are you from, darling? Yeah, my sister was here for a split second. She's got to get back to her life. My life is here. Hers is in Florida. So, I got some Wagyu beef. Look how delicious. Look how delicious. Look at that Wagyu. Subscribe, chat, subscribe. So, I'm also fundraising today. Hold on, where's my marker? I made a cute little chart, guys. I made a cute little chart. I wanted to raise 500 in the chat today. We raised 40 already. I have a cute little chart. How cute! I got a little whiteboard. Isn't this whiteboard so cute? So yeah, I wanted to raise 500 in the chat today. By the way, I wrote this backwards too. So it's like flipped. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wanted to raise 500 in the chat. When somebody donates, I'm going to fill it in until we can raise 500. I hope we can raise 500 today. Because I am trying to do something insanely hard, which is visit every country in the world. And finish it by the end of next year. So, is that a cigar? What a cigar? Yeah, so if you can donate, method is via Cash App, which is pinned in the comments. I pinned it. It's Maryjane Byram, and we're gonna see if we can raise this whole 500. My life is a continuation of booking flights and trying to apply for visas, so it's just so unbelievably helpful. I'm also trying to, for my birthday is on December 25th, and you like the drawing? My birthday is on December 25th, so I don't know. On my birthday, I'm gonna buy a new camera. I have a dream camera, so anyways, you can help if you donate. We've got so much going on. Okay, so yes, I do live in Japan. I got some Wagyu beef. I also just, so I eat sweet potato. You'll donate? Thank you so much! Thank you! Okay, so I just made... Well, I didn't make it because the sweet potato was already pre-cooked, but I just heated it up with some butter on the stove. I'm like crushing it. I'm gonna start with... And then I'm gonna make some beef. Japanese sweet potatoes are so freaking delicious. Okay, I've got my sweet potatoes. It smells delicious. And then, so I've got my Wagyu beef. Look at that. You don't even need to cook this because it's so, it's such high quality beef that look at that. Look how gorgeous the marbling on that. Any vegans in the house? Sorry if you're vegan. I am the opposite of a vegan. Okay. You barely need to cook this beef. Japanese Wagyu is extremely high quality, so I barely cook it. Hey, girl! Yeah, my sister was here, but she went back home last night. She's got to get back to work. So I'm heating up my beef, but I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, I'm not going to cook all of it. All right. Oh, I'm going to make a matcha as well. I'm going to make an iced matcha. I'm going to make a matcha the shortcut way today. So I'm just going to add some matcha powder into my cup. This is a shortcut matcha. I'm not going to do the... I'm going to do like 3 scoops of matcha. And then I'm going to... Is it water or milk? I'm going to add milk. Cow's milk. We're all about cow's milk over here. I've got some delicious A2 milk. I'm going to add that to my matcha. We're going to mix it. This is the shortcut way. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing it the short way today. Gonna add some ice. Check on my beef. Yeah, I'm in Japan for the rest of the year, but I live here, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I consider to be my home base, you know what I'm saying? Even when I'm visiting my family in the US, like, I'm sleeping on somebody's air mattress, you know? Like, it's not necessarily where I live. I live here. All right, guys. What is A2 milk? A2 milk is extremely high quality milk. Made from A2 cows. Healthy grass-fed cows, basically. Sorry, guys. Aren't I so professional? Okay. My little homemade matcha. Okay. Yummy! Let's taste it. Mmm. I also got some, for dessert, I have some matcha ice cream I got from the grocery store and some mochi ice cream. But that's for later. Okay, I'm gonna add my beef to the scenario. This is the best beef in the world, you guys. You gotta come to Japan. Okay. I also have, we're gonna add some chives to the equation. Little chives. Put it on top of the sweet potato. I'm not that hungry, so I'm not really making a full meal. Here's my food. Let's taste. Let's taste this beef. Let me see. Mmm! Oh my gosh. Wait. You guys, you have to come to Japan and try this freaking beef and try this food. It's so delicious. What are stripes your favorite? Yes. I love a stripe if you haven't noticed. Okay. That's it. I got my matcha. You see my matcha cup? Daily matcha, and it Maryjane approved. No sauce, no sauce. I also need to take my my vitamins. I take that. I take my vitamin C. I take my I just took vitamin C. I take beef organs supplements, and I took biotin with coconut oil. All right, guys, I'm gonna go sit down. Let's go sit somewhere. No sauce, no. Doesn't need sauce. Hold on, I forgot my whiteboard. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I forgot the whiteboard. I'm coming, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Hey, guys. I just made myself my little, I wouldn't really call it lunch because it's not a big deal. It's just sweet potato and beef, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. We're trying to, let's put that right there. Let's move the tripod like that. Okay. All right, you guys. So I am in Osaka, Japan for, another week? But I'm in Japan for the rest of the year. Okay. The matcha as well. What are the benefits of matcha? Oh my gosh. What are not the benefits of matcha? All right, guys. I'm trying to get set up here. There's a quadrillion benefits to matcha. It's extremely calming. It's caffeine, but it's not bad for you like coffee is. It's packed with antioxidants. It's got L-theanine, like I just said. It is even known to reverse cancer because of the powerful antioxidants in it. It is, it's packed with like 1 trillion different vitamins and stuff like that, amino acids, I don't know. Hi from Papua New Guinea. I'm going to be there soon. This is the best beef in the whole entire world. You keep saying that, darling. Yes, I know. My sister was here. She's not anymore. She is back to her life now. She has got a, she's got a job. Wait, did we get a donation? Oh, we got a donation. Thank you to GP. Somebody named GP donated. Thank you so much for the donation. Okay, where's my little... How cute is this whiteboard, you guys? I'm obsessed. Okay. So yeah, I am in Japan for the rest of the year, and then as soon as 2026 comes, I'm heading back out to new countries. Okay, we have just raised $50. Thanks, guys. We have raised a total of $50 with the goal of raising $500. So thank you, guys. I very much appreciate it. If you can donate to help me with this mission of visiting all the countries, I'm trying to finish this thing by the end of next year. So yeah, we are, I don't know, $450 away from today's goal. I am doing nothing for the rest of the year. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I am staying in Japan and live streaming, uploading videos, and fundraising. So yeah. I think tomorrow, I don't know. I was thinking to make the videos interesting. I was thinking of taking like a lot of trips around Japan. I want to go see Mount Fuji. I want to go see my grandmother. I want to show you guys around the country because I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the year. Nowhere. We are staying here in Japan with the goal of fundraising and the goal of planning. There's so much planning that goes into trying to visit every country in the world, which is crazy. And I understand there's people who live paycheck to paycheck, which is why it's not required to donate to me. Nobody has to. Nobody has to, but there are plenty of people that love to donate. If you don't want to donate, you don't got to be here. Actually, if you don't want to donate, you don't have to do anything because you don't have to. You could still enjoy my videos, all of my YouTube videos. But thank you guys to the people who do donate and want to. But if you don't want to, you don't have to do anything. You can live your life. But thank you. Okay. I'm eating a Japanese sweet potato right now. And I made some Wagyu beef, and that's it. Because it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm not extremely hungry, but I have a version of this every single day of my life. But, amazing. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, we fundraised so far in this live stream $50. Thank you guys. It's delicious. It is delicious. And it doesn't need anything. Like I said, I don't add anything to the food because it's so unbelievably good. And it's extremely flavorful and everything. So yummers. When I get done here, I'm gonna do some laundry. I have to do laundry. And then what are we gonna do tonight? Oh, tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I was gonna ask you a question. Are you guys interested in seeing me go to two options? There is a small village called Uji. And Uji is where matcha was invented. You can go to matcha museums. There's just matcha everything. Matcha. You can get matcha restaurant, matcha museum, matcha clothing stores. I was thinking of going there tomorrow to live stream. I don't know. Another option would be that I go to, I'm trying to think. I could go to Uji, or I could go to Nara. Nara is where they have those, what's it called? The bowing deer. Did you ever see the deer in Japan that bow? I don't know. I'm either going to go there tomorrow or I'm going to go to Uji. I don't know. Hi Brianna. Hi Mexican girl. Calling me Mexican? Why? Shout out to the Mexican community. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. One of two. Also, I wanted to take a day trip to Tokyo. I always tell you guys how much I don't enjoy Tokyo, but I can stand it for like a day. You've seen the deer, go there. Super cute for engagement. We could go there tomorrow. Do you guys want me to go to Nara tomorrow? Uji. Go to Uji? We can go to Uji. Exactly. Vintage soul. I've never been to that county in Florida. Okay, you guys want me to go to Uji. You want me to go to Uji or to Nara to go see the bowing deer? In Nara, you can see the deer that bow at you. I don't know if you guys seen that on social media. They have bowing deer here. Or Uji, where matcha is from. It's like a village in Japan where that's where matcha comes from. So it's just like a little Japanese village. Have you seen any totally weirded out vending machines? Yes. They have some crazy vending machines in Japan. You can get anything at a vending machine in Japan. Have you the deer, Nara. Okay, everybody wants to see the deer. Or most people. Bowing deer sounds interesting too. We can do both. We can do Nara one day and we could do Uji another day. But I can do that tomorrow, no problem. It's just a train ride. Okay, Uji. We're getting mixed. Doesn't matter. We'll go to both of them. We'll do one day and then one the next day. But actually, I love going to Uji because you can buy the world's highest quality matcha on planet Earth. And it's really beautiful. It doesn't look anything like Tokyo. It doesn't look anything like Osaka. It looks like completely old Japan, you know? Hi! Hi guys! Could you guys do me a favor and hit the like button? Can we get 50 likes up in here? Oh, we just got another like. Thank you. So yeah, we have how many days left in the year? Whoa, we just got in. Thank you so much, Kelly. Kelly donated $20. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Okay, so we just reached $70. Thank you, Kelly. Today's fundraising goal is $500. We just raised $70. Thank you. Hi. Hey guys. Hey from Japan. My favorite place on planet Earth. I'm here for the rest of the year. I consider this to be my home base. My birthday is in 13 days, so I come here every year for my birthday. I want to be home. Nara, better for engagement. Matcha, better for genuinely being educational and paying homage to whatever feels better. Agreed. Thank you for the likes, guys. I asked if we could get to 50 likes and we got there. Thank you, guys. Nara, better for engagement. You know what? Let's go to Nara tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to go to Nara. And then the day after we'll go to Uji. I'll show you guys around Nara. Nara is still very beautiful. It's where the deer are. I'm sure you've seen them on social media, on TikTok, on Instagram. They have the deer that bow at you. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll live stream that tomorrow. They also have the mochi pounding there. I don't know if you've ever seen that on social media. It's like I don't know. You'll see. It's the guys who pound mochi to make mochi, yeah. I love everything about Japan so much. What do I love about Japan so much? I love Japanese culture. I think that Japanese people are, how do I explain Japanese culture? If I were to explain Japan, I would say Japanese people live with a lot of purpose, a lot of like intention, I would say. Like, how do I say that? They're extremely nice. I find the culture very, very beautiful. There's a fire truck going by right now. There's a fire truck going by. Okay, Japan is, I don't know. There's so much to say. The food is delicious. It's extremely clean. I love the food. I love the culture. I don't know. I just love it, love it, love it. The people are awesome. People are awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for the rest of 2025. Chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. My brother's gonna be here soon. Well, by soon, my brother and my sister-in-law are coming. The day after my birthday. So my birthday is on December 25th. And they'll be here on December 26th. Hold on. Yeah. So I'm 12 hours ahead of most of you guys. If you guys are in the US, Japan is 12. We're 12. Are we 12 hours? No, we're 14 hours ahead of the US. So Christmas is in 13 days. 14 days for you guys, 13 days for me. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I speak Chinese. I speak Chinese and I speak Japanese. I've been traveling and living, quote unquote, living here for I don't know, I feel like I never really transitioned out of Asia being my home base. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a lot of friends there? I don't have a lot of friends in general, but I have friends here, but I don't have a lot of friends in general. I'm trying to see something here, guys. Okay. What is the experience of going there or on the experience of coming here? Where's there and here? What do you mean by there and here? Where's here? But I don't know. I feel like when I was 20... How old was I? I was 21 the first time I came to Japan. And I don't know, I fell in love with it and I knew that I wanted it to be my home base. I felt very comfortable here. So it's more just like it's very familiar to me. It's extremely familiar. But I also love it. But it's also a lot of just me being very comfortable here. I don't necessarily know if I want dual citizenship, but maybe one day, I don't know. I remember you saying you felt very safe in Afghanistan. I felt very safe in Afghanistan. I love Afghanistan. Afghan people are just so unbelievably kind. Can I be your repeater? Considering I don't know who you are, I'm gonna have to decline. But that's funny. You went to Afghanistan? Only 20 days left in the month. Days going by fast. Absolutely fast. Absolutely fast. Hi! I definitely feel recharged after seeing my family. Yeah, it was nice to see people that I know. Oh my gosh. I hadn't seen anybody I knew in a very long time. Thank you. Thank you. What is the purpose of this stream? The purpose of this stream is to talk to the people who want to talk to me. Connect with the people who want to talk to me. If you don't want to, I think there's 300 million other YouTube channels. Literally, I think there's 300 million YouTube channels. If you don't want to be here. Are there a lot of hostess clubs? A lot of hostess clubs in Japan? What's a hostess club? Hi from Canada. Hi from Canada. Oh my gosh, thank you. Some people are being very nice. Some of you guys are being very nice. Thank you. What's nightlife like? I have no idea. I don't participate in nightlife. Hi. Okay, well, if it's a huge part of Japanese culture, then I don't know. I don't know, guys. You'd have to come find out, I guess, for yourself. I don't do that stuff. I'm an early riser. I'm a morning person. I love bookstores. I love reading. I got my books. I'm reading or at a cafe or exploring. I love walking. But I definitely don't engage in the nightlife anywhere. I think there's nightlife everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, you could go to any country and get the nightlife. Thank you so much, Live Life 277. Thank you very much. It is 1:30 in the afternoon, guys. I think, okay, so if you're in the US and you're on the East Coast, Japan is 14 hours ahead. If you're in the US on the West Coast, we are 20 hours ahead, right? Yes, we're 20 hours ahead. Japan is 20 hours ahead of the West Coast of US. So that's what I know. If you're in California, I'm a whole day ahead of you. I'm in the future. I'm in the future if you are in the West Coast. Both scenarios. If you're in Africa, I don't know. I don't know how many hours ahead. It's 10 p.m. in Texas. Okay. So here it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Hi. I've been to Oman. I love Oman. You're in South Africa. It's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Yeah, I don't even know how many hours. You gotta do the math. I don't know. Hi guys. So yeah, I'm in Japan for the rest of 2025. I'm in Japan, in my favorite place on earth, doing nothing, laying low, trying to focus on planning and fundraising. So yeah, if any of you guys can donate to help me with this goal of visiting all countries on planet Earth, you guys got to go to sleep. I know. Thanks so much for tuning in. I know you guys always tune in. I know it's getting pretty late over there. Right on here, Singapore is beautiful and so clean. Singapore is beautiful and so clean. That is very, 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 very true information. We got thank you so much for liking. We got a donation. Okay, Ashley. Ashley's donated 2 times. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley donated $20 earlier, and she just donated another $10 right now. So we've raised $80. We've raised $80. I wanted to raise $500 today. I'm visiting every country in the world. Hopefully next year I finish it. I want to finish it by next year. So I've got 56 more countries. I visited 22 countries this year, and I've got 56 countries next year. And I've been to Palestine twice. I visited Palestine in 2019, and then I visited Palestine again in 2021. So I've already been to Palestine. How many countries are you doing right now? Do you mean this year? So inside of 2025, I visited 22 countries. My goal for 2026, I'm like, what year? I've been to Taiwan, yes, is to finish visiting every country in the world. I have 56 more countries to go. I have 56 more countries. Oh no, my dry erase thing broke. Yeah, my books are gonna be out soon. I want to be an author, so I would love to publish my books, but I gotta finish this goal of visiting every country in the world because this goal needs to get finished first. So yeah, if you guys can donate, we just got another donation. Thank you so much, Samantha? Am I saying your name correctly? Samantha? No problem, we love that stream and we'll be missing so much fun here. We watch tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I don't really like Thailand, to be honest. Hi, sub. Thank you so much for subbing, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun next year. So if you want to subscribe, I think 2026 is going to be so unbelievably exciting. We've got 56 countries. 56 countries to get to next year. So I think it's going to be really, 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 really fun. Yeah. So yeah, if you could donate, okay, Samantha, I said your name right. Thank you so much, Samantha, who's also a channel member. You are so sweet. You are an angel, and I'm so grateful. Samantha donated $5. Thank you so much, Samantha. That's a beautiful name. I'm very excited for Christmas because it's also my birthday. I was born on Christmas Day, so it's my birthday. I'm very, very, very excited. We've fundraised, by the way, $85. I don't love Thailand. I don't love Thailand, to be honest. Yours the 20th. Happy almost birthday. Yeah, I'll turn 30 years old. I'm about to turn 30 in 13 days. Crazy, right? I'm excited to turn 30. Do you like Thailand? I do not. Happy early birthday. Actually, thank you so much. I'm excited. You're 34. I'm about to join Team 30. I turned 30 on Christmas Day. I'm very excited. I'm 29 still, but only for 13 more days. I will straighten my hair. Yeah, I straighten my hair once a year, so I usually straighten my hair on my birthday. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll probably live stream because I'm gonna be by myself. 30s are lit. I know. I already know. Some people are like, are you having a crisis? I'm like, a crisis? They're like, I guess a lot of people have a crisis when they leave their 20s. Not me. I'm excited. I had a feeling the 30s were going to be, they're a whole different ball game. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for the early birthday wishes. My birthday's on the 25th, but I've been to Bali many times. My name is Maryjane. Oh, you like the earrings? Thank you very much. Thank you. You jumped out of a helicopter on your 30th. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yours is the 26th. Your birthday is the day after mine. You like my Freddy Krueger sweater? Thank you. I'm from New Jersey. I've never been to Trinidad. No. I have never. We just got another donation. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna scream. You girls. Okay. I just got a donation from these amazing sisters that come on my live stream almost every day and donate. Are you guys still here? I don't know. I think. Are you guys still here? Thank you so much, girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are sisters that support my life. You're still here. Thank you. You guys have no idea. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. Thank you guys so much. You definitely don't have to keep donating. You've donated so many times. But I appreciate it so much. I'm speechless. Ugh. Thank you guys so much. We just reached $100. I don't know if that's accurate. Like, that looks more like half. Let's back this thing up a little bit. We've reached $100 in donations. Thank you guys so much. That's the thing I realized, like, on YouTube, it's like, or not even on YouTube, but like, I set out to visit every country in the world. You're supposed to be asleep. You're supposed to be asleep and you're on here donating. Go to sleep. I'm so grateful for you girls, and I definitely do not expect the same people to keep donating. Like, please don't think that I expect that or you know, anything like that. But I am so grateful. Thank you so much. You guys are such a blessing to me. You'll just never know. I hope to meet you guys when I come back to the US. I'm humbled and so grateful. Hi from London. Yeah, I just want you to know how unbelievably grateful I am. Thank you so much. I accept it. Thank you, girls, so much. Thank you, guys, all of you. You know, when I set out to visit every country in the world, I knew that I couldn't necessarily do it on my own, but it's hard when you do stuff like this. You don't know if anyone's gonna believe in you or anyone's gonna care, because nobody has to care. Who's gonna care that I'm trying to visit every country in the world? Nobody has to care that I am trying to visit every country in the world, but there's people who care, and they're like, here, Maryjane, here's some help. And I'm just unbelievably grateful. You guys will see me on here every day. You'll see me on your YouTube screen, either a short, a live stream, or a video, sharing with you everything I'm doing and everything I learned and experienced during these travels. And I do not take any of this lightly at all. If I'm 6 years old and my sister is 3 and now I'm 70, is my sister what? No, and I'm studying, how old is your sister? You said if you're 6 and your sister is 3, meaning she's 3 years younger. Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Tommy. I haven't finished my beef. It's getting cold. I made some Wagyu beef. So yeah, I'm glad I could catch you guys at a good hour, because I was a little bit concerned because I'm in Japan, and I was like, majority of my subscribers are in the US, so I didn't know if like I was gonna be able to live stream and catch you guys at a good time of the day, you know. But apparently, we figured it out. We figured it out. How are you doing? I'm doing very good. How are you doing? I would say about a month ago, I was extremely stressed out, extremely overwhelmed. I felt like very tired and very overwhelmed, and I don't feel like I was doing that good. I was not in the best place. I was exhausted. I had traveled 22 different countries this year, and I just felt like I didn't have a real break, and I was lonely and tired and exhausted. But then I went to go see my family, and it was like very, very life-changing for me. And I feel good now. I feel recharged, and I'm ready to go finish these countries. I'm ready. I feel like I've got the juice. I've got the energy. Lots of love. London. Aww. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely in better spirits now. Definitely. Oh, you found my channel today and you subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. What will I do after I hit my goal of visiting every country in the world? I want to publish my books. So I've been writing books this whole time. I've been traveling for 8 years and I've been writing a lot. I would love to publish my books. I want to be an author. I want my books to be in every bookstore across the world. But I'm not going to stop traveling. Like, I'm still going to travel, but obviously just a lot less. I'll probably slow down and operate from my home base and travel still a lot, but a lot less, because I will still be a travel blogger. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Tensions are rising in East Asia after the US and Japan carried out a major show of force over the Sea of Japan. Oh no. Oh snap. You took the world as your playground to a whole different level. Facts. It is. I don't really see the world as like, I've never seen the world as like, one thing I noticed about people is like a lot of people are afraid to leave what's familiar to them. And like, I don't think you should be afraid to leave what is familiar. I think you should be actually very excited to go see what is not familiar to you. That's what Kobe said. Kobe said that too. Tara! How can you afford to do all that traveling? Okay, I'll break it down for you. So, I dropped out of school when I was 19? 18. 19. I was 20 actually. I did 2 years of college and I dropped out. There was 2 reasons I dropped out of school. One, because I hated it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Another reason I dropped out of school is because it was really expensive. Like, it was so freaking expensive to get a degree in the US is unbelievable. And so I was racking up, just 2 years of college, I was racking up so much debt. Okay. So immediately I knew that this was not a good idea. And I'm like, I'm going to drop out before it gets to a point where I'm in so much debt that it's going to be unbearable. So I remember I already had like an outstanding payment that I owed my school. It was like something like $30,000 I owed my school. And when I really thought about it, like, I didn't feel like I was getting the education that necessarily was matching how much money I was spending. Does that make sense? Like I definitely didn't feel that I was getting a return on how expensive school was. So I remember talking to my mom, and my mom said, why don't you just drop out? And I was like, it made a lot of sense to me. And I'm like, I'm not going to put myself in so much debt to that point where I'm not going to be able to operate in my life. Like, this is insane. So I dropped out immediately. And instead I went to China. My sister was already living in China, and she was like, I asked her if I could come live with her for 6 months. And she's like, yeah, come live with me for 6 months. And I was able to work. So like, there were 6 months in between me going to China and when I dropped out of school. Does that make sense? So I dropped out of school, and then I had 6 months of doing nothing before I was going to go to be with my sister in China. So I worked my butt off. I got, yeah, there was also a boy involved. You're right. So another reason I dropped out of school was because I got involved with a boy, and we're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but he was, you know, the normal story of not treating me right, but I couldn't get over him. I was skipping school to go see him, and it was just a bad situation. I needed to get away from this guy that I could not get away from. Does that make sense? So, but still, it was an all-around bad situation. So anyways, I told my mom, My mom says, why don't you drop out, go to China? So I go to China, blah, blah, blah. Immediately, I stop racking up debt the second that I drop out of school. All of this money that, yeah, trauma bonded. Absolutely. I trauma bonded with somebody. So although they were treating me like a piece of dirt, I couldn't break away from this dude. Yeah. So anyways, go to China with my sister. I worked for 6 months. We packed, like the job that I got, we packed food for grocery stores. So like, it was one of those jobs where like I had to suit up, put gloves on, put a whole, like everything was covered because we were making food. And we would package fruit for grocery stores. We would make pre-made salads. We would make, I don't know if you know what Wawa is. We would make donuts for Wawa. And then I got a promotion because I worked there and I guess they liked me, so they promoted me. And I became quality control. So I would oversee like all of the food before it went on the trucks to the grocery stores. And I was making pretty good money. It was a little bit more than minimum wage. Anyways, I was able to make a lot of money to kind of pay back some of the debt I already was owing to the schools that I was racking up the debt on. And I ended up decreasing my student loans from like $30,000 to like $15,000 in like 6 months. So anyways, I also was able to have a little something for me to go to China. I remember you saying that about the donuts. Yeah, I used to be a donut quality control. So what my job was, we would make thousands of donuts at the factory that I worked at. And so at first I was making the donuts. I was the person making the donuts. I would have to make sure that, they were sitting on the conveyor belt well. I had to do, I was making them. But then I got promoted and I became quality control. So I had to inspect other people making the donuts. So anyways, that was my job. And then I quit after 6 months to go to China. So a lot of people say, oh, traveling the world is so expensive. But to be very honest, if I had stayed in school, it would have been 6 billion times more expensive. I was racking up so much debt when I was in college. When I started traveling, it was way cheaper. Way cheaper than going to a 4-year university in the United States of America. Way cheaper to travel. So, especially when you're traveling by yourself, you want to travel more, don't be scared to travel. Good morning from South Africa. Oh. So anyways. Also, I'm 30, like I turned 30 in 13 days, and a lot of people, like most people my age have kids by now. I don't have any kids. I've been doing nothing but traveling. Nothing but traveling. Just finished my master's, $120K in debt. That's what I mean. But congratulations, because finishing your master's is no joke. No joke. So congratulations to you. You're amazing for doing that. But that's what I was scared of. I would be in the same boat. So I dropped out before it got to a place where I wasn't going to be able to handle it. So I know a lot of people look at somebody like me who just travels and says, wow, you must be so rich to do that. No. First of all, it's just me traveling, and I'm a social media influencer or social media blogger. So I use the revenue from my YouTube videos to travel. But when I say that, also people who donate, we do not want to skip over the people who donate to me. But it is way cheaper than if I had stayed in school. Like unbelievably cheaper. So I don't know, for a lot of people, they don't see traveling as good life experience. There's a lot of people that think traveling is irresponsible or a waste of time, and they see a college education as the road to success. Where for me, I was like, I still want that same road to success, but I don't know if that's going to come through this 4-year education or 8-year education where I get in so much debt that I'm not going to be able to do anything with my life. You know what I'm saying? So I cut the debt off immediately. As soon as I had something like $30,000 in debt, and it freaked me out. So I immediately put a stop to it when I was young, you know? And so I was able to work for 6 months. All I did was work for 6 months before I started traveling. And I remember cutting down on that, being able to pay a lot of it. So yeah, although traveling looks luxurious to people, it's cheaper than going to school. It is way cheaper. And plus, I'm a YouTuber. So, you know, YouTube, I don't know if people know that YouTube is a job. Every time somebody clicks on a video, we get, it is monetized. So YouTube and social media is my job. So yeah, but I'm 30. Like I turn, oh, good night. It's your bedtime. Good night. Good night, people. Where I know it's really late for some of you guys. But yes, I mean, it does take a leap of faith. But when I have kids, I'm going to tell my kids, please don't feel pressured to go to school. Please do not feel like you have to go to a 4-year college. Go travel. It's cheaper. Or, I don't know, go, I don't know. And I'm not against school either, because I'm definitely not against school. I think it is, oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kristen. Thank you, Angel. And the people who did go to school and you racked up debt and all that stuff, it's definitely not over for you. You have lots of opportunities. You probably learned so much, made so many connections. You know, you probably had your own experience that was needed for you, you know? I don't think any of us, you know, go down a dead end road that we can't turn out for good. So I'm definitely not speaking against the education system. Just for me, it wasn't my thing. So I was about to post my first TikTok. I haven't edited. I didn't post it yet. Yeah. I haven't edited though. So I'm very excited to post my first ever TikTok, but we didn't post it yet. I'm still in the editing process. I don't know. I just started a TikTok like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't post anything over there yet. I don't even understand that app. I don't get it. So yeah, traveling was my school. It was the school I decided to take, you know. It was the life path I decided to take. I didn't know where the road was gonna lead. But yeah. I've got a brother who's in school right now, and it's no joke. No joke, and it's definitely not something to feel bad about. It's just a little bit of a different path I decided to take. Hi, Bruno. So yeah, I'm in Japan, which I consider to be my home base. My home base. Yeah, my youngest brother Isaiah, he's in school right now, and that stuff is no joke. It is no small feat. So it was, I don't know, for me, immediately it was like, this is not something I want to keep doing. And then a lot of people my age had kids. That's another thing. That's something else that needs to be said about what I'm doing. A lot of people my age, so I turned 30 on Christmas Day, and most people my age have had kids, and they're married. And I think I've never had kids, and I'm not married, so I think my life is a little bit less complicated right now. So that's why I've been just traveling. I know that when I do have kids, and you get married, that my priorities are not going to be traveling. My priorities are going to be the kids and probably my marriage and mortgage and all that. But right now, I'm just traveling. So these are the things that kind of make all these travels possible. You know, I was laser focused on traveling. Kids are much more expensive than traveling. Exactly. And so a lot of people can look at somebody like me and be like, oh, you travel so much, you must be making millions. No, I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. I'm only traveling. It is so much cheaper than children. Now, am I telling you that you shouldn't have kids and just travel? No, kids are a blessing. Kids are amazing. Kids are beautiful. Kids keep the earth populated. It's just, I'm just trying to give perspective. I'm 30 with no kids. So all the things that I'm doing, it's like, it just makes it a lot more possible. If I had children, I don't really know if I would be able to be doing what I'm doing right now. The way that I'm doing it, at least. Greetings from Vienna. I love Vienna. It's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. and you're on my live stream. I love it. You're an early riser. You'll travel in 2 years on my 2 daughters graduate high school. Exactly. I feel like you love your life. I'm happy you do. Still young, live your life. Yeah. I feel like if you want to travel like a lot, you either one or two things have to happen, right? You either have to do it before you have kids, right? And I don't mean travel sometimes. I mean like if you want to travel a lot. 2 scenarios. You have to do it either before you have kids or you have to wait for your kids to get out of the house. So like you have to wait till they're like 18 or they graduate. Then you'll have plenty of time. But like I knew that like I wasn't going to be able to do this unless I was in one of those 2 situations. So I've sacrificed that luxury or that part of my life to do this, you know? I want kids very, 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 very much. I can't wait to have children. I cannot wait. But I knew that what I'm trying to do now was not going to simultaneously happen with, you know, having the kids and traveling all over there's no way. So yeah, you either got to wait till they're out of the house or you got to do it before they exist. So that's kind of what it's another reason why I want to finish this mission of visiting every country in the entire planet Earth. But everybody has a different path. I don't think there is a blueprint for life. I don't think you should say, you know, don't go to school or everybody should travel or everybody should, you know, everybody's got a different thing going on, you know? Some people have kids at 22, 23, 24. Some people don't have kids till 33, 34. Everybody's got a different thing. So, but I wouldn't trade my life for the world, although I do look forward to being a mother and a wife. Right now, I'm just a traveler, so. So yeah, all of these things have added up to where I'm at now. So, but you should never look at your life and be like, I did it wrong. I hope nobody feels that way. I hope nobody feels like you did it wrong. You did not do anything wrong. Your path was your path and it needed to happen that way because it needed to happen that way. So don't ever say, man, I did my life wrong. False. You did not. And if you still have dreams and you're breathing, go get them done. Go get them done. Go get your dreams done, even if you got to do them a little bit later. 50's not old. 60's not old. I met one of the most amazing people when I was in Switzerland. When I was in Switzerland, I stayed at this hostel. And this hostel was an only female hostel. And so there was like a room of 15 of us. Let's say 15 girls to one room when I was staying in this hostel. And the girl sleeping in the bed next to me, or the woman sleeping in the bed next to me, she was 55 years old. And I don't know why we connected. Like, we just got along really well, and we ended up like spending our whole Switzerland trip together. And she was just one of the most free-spirited, most amazing, adventurous, awesome people I've ever met in my life. I still keep in contact with her. Sometimes we have each other on WhatsApp. And she was just one of the most amazing people I ever met. And she did the thing where she waited for her kids to graduate, and then she started traveling. So she had like 3 or 4 kids, but they were off in college. And so she told me that now she's traveling because her kids are out of the house. And she was having a ball with her life. She was in Switzerland. She was going to the Middle East. She had a trip planned for Asia. She was living her best life. So I do not think there's a wrong or a right time to travel. Go when you can, and go have fun. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. When people have hate in them, say I love you. I love that. I love that. This shirt is getting a lot of attention. I love it. There's a lot of attention on the shirt. I like the shirt. Men have a sensitive mentality about where a woman is in life and when they realize that the woman isn't wife material. Men have a sensitive mentality about where a woman is in life and when they realize that the woman isn't wife material. I don't know if I understand what you're trying to say. Oh, you're so kind. Let's see where we're at. Let me see where we're at, guys. Can you reword what you're trying to say? Because I don't get it. But okay, so today in the live stream, guys, we raised, I think we raised 100. Yeah, we raised 100, you guys. Thank you so much to the people who donated. In today's live stream, I was trying to raise 500. Everything helps with this mission of me visiting every country in the world. So I'm a bit on the extreme level of traveling. I'm trying to visit every country in the world. Oh, thank you very much, Charity Collect 2582. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a bit on the extreme side of traveling, so I have been trying to visit every country in the world for 8 years. At first, I just wanted to be somebody who traveled around, I think, Asia. Like, I had an affinity for Asia. Sorry, you sent it the wrong way. Oh no, you sent it the wrong way. You didn't send anything the wrong way. But yeah, so 139 countries I've been to. And so when I first started traveling, I think I was just interested in Asia. I would travel around Korea and Japan and Thailand and Bali. And I think that was going to be like my niche. But then for some reason I got so addicted to I don't know, like I got addicted to like continue like going to new places, if that makes sense. So my first goal was to just visit 100 countries. That was my life's goal. And then 6 years later, I've been to more than 100 countries. So I decided, I'm like, why don't I just try to visit every country in the world? It's been 8 years. I said that when I was in 2018, I said I wanted to visit every country in the world. It's been 8 years and been to 139 countries, and I want to finish this in 2026. I think I can. But it definitely is one of those things that are, it's bizarre. Trying to visit every country in the world is very bizarre and very, it's something only 250 people have ever done. And it's no joke. I feel like I didn't lock the door. Did I lock the door? So anyways, I think I have a good shot to finish this thing next year. I have 56 more countries, and I very much feel like I'm going to finish it. I'm as prepared as anybody possibly could be in every way besides how much it costs. So yeah, it's unbelievably expensive. So the people who donate, you make it possible. So thank you so much. I never take it lightly that there's people willing to help me with this goal. Never take it lightly. Yeah, like I said, I have 56 countries. It's dangerous going. I've been to the Philippines, and it's dangerous going by yourself. Sure, but I'm not taking anybody on this journey with me, especially not now. There's no way. Like you said, it can be dangerous, and I'm not going to put anybody else in danger. I'm not going to do that, and I don't need to. Like, I don't necessarily feel scared at all. So I'm gonna go do it by myself. I had already done so many countries alone, so but I definitely need help. So the people who can donate, you literally fill the gap between it being something that I cannot do on my own, and you help me, and I'm very grateful. So today's fundraising goal was to raise 500. We raised 100 so far, and that's from people donating $10, $15, $20. So thank you so much, guys. And I was hoping we could finish this in this live stream. Let me do some math. If you can donate $10, $15, it adds up so fast. And it's another visa. It's another flight. Thank you guys so much. Greenland belongs to Denmark. Greenland isn't a country. My goal is to visit every country in the world. But maybe one day I'll go to Greenland, but it's not a country. It is owned by the country of Denmark. They own the land of Greenland. So if you're in Greenland, you are in the territory of Denmark. What is the cheapest places to travel to? Countries or cities? Traveling is nice. I was just in South Africa this year. I was in South Africa for 2 months. Hi, it's my birthday today. Can you please say, Caitlin, happy birthday? It would mean so much. Caitlin, happy birthday! Yay, happy birthday. You made it another year. My birthday is on the 25th, so we're kind of almost birthday twins. Almost. We were born very close together. Samoa, I will be there this year. Very excited. We got to go there. Yeah, if it's a country, I'm going. If it's a territory, I might not be going. Happy birthday, Caitlin! Yeah, if 40 people donate $10, we'd raise today's goal. Hey, I like that math. Yeah, it just helps so much. I just know part of me is trying to stay calm because I just know I'm going to blink and it's going to be 2026 and I'm going to have to get on a plane to go to these countries, and if I don't fundraise enough, I'm going to lose my, I'm going to implode. I'm not going to implode. It's just going to be not very possible. So if you can donate, please do. The donation method is Cash App. And the thing is, it's the people who donate $10. It's how we raise stuff like this, you know? It's the $10, $15 donations that add up. So thank you guys so much. There is a noise. What is going on? So have I been to Central America? I have. I've visited every single country in Central America. I've visited all the countries in Central America. Noises out there. Hi, I'm very good. How are you? The cheapest place to travel is the cheapest plane tickets to anywhere. I don't know how much plane tickets are because it depends on where you're flying from. Some people ask me about plane tickets and I never know how to answer because a plane ticket depends on where you're flying from. Are you flying from California? Are you flying from New York? Are you flying from Alabama? Are you flying from Paris? Are you flying, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how to say that. I don't know how to give plane ticket advice because everybody's leaving from a different place. plane tickets are all about where you're leaving from and where you're going to. And the time of year. I wish there was a grant for your mission. I wish there was a grant. No. It's the people who, it's you guys. It's the people who have been riding with me for years. Some of you guys have been riding with me for years in all these countries and all these places, who donate $10, $15, $20. It's you guys making this mission possible. I'm trying to listen. There's like a noise. I think it's the wind. 8 years and counting. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's you guys, for real. The heck? I'm gonna check what's going on out here. I hear a noise. Heard a noise outside the window. We're good. All right, guys. Plane ticket advice. I know another girl who's visited every country in the world. Her name is Lexi Limitless. She's an influencer. She is a travel blogger as well. She visited every country in the world. She finished her mission of visiting every country in the world in 2021. I reached out to her. This was like a year ago. I reached out to her and I was like, how did you visit every country in the world? And how much did it cost you? Like, because I really wanted to know, like, how much it cost her and, like, how she made it possible. And she basically told me that her father owns a travel agency. And I'm not taking anything away from her experience. And I'm not taking anything away from her journey at all. I think she is a powerhouse. She is amazing. And she finished visiting every country in the world by time she was 21. So she is no joke. Shout out to her. It's taken me, I'm almost 30 and I'm not done yet. So definitely not trying to take anything away from her, but her dad owns a travel agency and he funded her travels. So, and I asked her, like, how did you pay for, oh, my dad's travel agency paid for my mission. But also she had a lot of sponsors. Dubinsky, yeah. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. But it definitely is a lot easier. If I had a dad who had a travel agency and I could get free flights, baby, I would have been done this mission of visiting every country in the world 6 years ago. Just saying. But then again, I'm not trying to take anything away from her. But I definitely think that, like, it's definitely not cheating. Hi! But for me, when people ask me, like, when I'm done visiting every country in the world, and let's just say I'm doing an interview, and they're like, how did you visit every country in the world? My answer will be this. My community on YouTube. They helped me. I could have never done anything like this by myself. I'm going to say my YouTube community stepped up and helped me. They were donating $10, $15, $20. They helped. That's my answer. Of course, also, my mom has helped tremendously, which is insane because my mom is just a normal... Huh? It's the wind or something going on out there. But the majority is just my YouTube community. It's going to be my answer. I'm going to be like, I didn't have a corporation behind me. It was the people that watched my videos and believed in me and decided to help out of the kindness of your heart. That's my answer, and there's no other truth to that. So thank you guys. Imagine being able to say you actually went to every country in the world. I know. I can't wait to finish. That's why I'm doing everything I can to finish right now. everything I can, I'm doing it to finish because I want to get this done in 2026. I don't want to be in 2027 and still saying that I'm trying to visit every country in the world. No! I'm finishing this thing in 2026. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited. I wanted to ask you guys, in January, would you guys be more excited to see me go to West Africa? By the way, I'm going to every place. Every place. So, eventually I'll go everywhere. But in January, would you guys be more excited to see me go straight to Australia or straight to West Africa? Australia is kind of a new thing. Africa, I've done a lot of Africa already. By the way, I'm going to both. I'm just a little bit, I don't know where to go first. Australia would be a lot easier for me to go to first. West Africa. Australia. West Africa. I'm going to go to both, though. I just don't know which one to head to first. West Africa is going to be way more expensive than Australia. But regardless, we got to go to both of them. West Africa has like 20 countries that I have to go to. Australia includes countries out there. There's so many countries next to Australia. Like Samoa, Micronesia, Fiji, New Zealand, Australia itself. There's a lot of countries out there. Thank you, Joe. But it doesn't matter because we're going to, like I said, we're going to both. I just don't know which order. But they'll all get done. They'll all get done eventually. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh boy, guys. I feel like we've been streaming for a long time. I may wrap this stream up. Let's see. Let's do 30. Should we do 10, 15 more minutes? Let's do 15 more minutes of this live stream. And thank you guys so much. We've raised in this live stream $100 with the goal of 500. Come back on later. To try to, I'll do an evening live stream. But yeah, I'll do what, 15? I'll do 15 more minutes of this live. And yeah, tomorrow you guys said you wanted to see me go to Nara, so we definitely can go to Nara tomorrow. And I could show you guys the bowing deer and all that good stuff. It'll be really fun. But in the last 10 minutes, okay, we raised $100. Maybe we could just make it to the 200 mark. I wanted to raise 500 in this live stream. We raised 100 so far. Maybe if 4 people donate $25, we can make it to 200, and then we can come back on later to try to raise the rest. But yeah, if you can donate, the donation method is Cash App, which is pinned here in the comments. You can see it's my name, Maryjane Byram. I'm doing nothing for the rest of the year. Nothing. I'm just laying low in Japan, live streaming, fundraising, also trying to show you guys around Japan until the first week of January, where we will be off to new territory. Good morning, mates. I have subscribed to your channel from Southport, England, and I work in the British Heart Foundation shop as a volunteer. Wow. I love your energy. Good morning, George. Thanks so much for tuning in. You volunteer. That's awesome. I don't know how many languages I speak. I think I speak 5 or something. I don't know. But fluently, 3. I can speak Spanish, but I'm not fluent. I can speak Portuguese, but I'm not fluent at all. I speak fluently Japanese, English, and Mandarin. Where's your friend? Who's my friend? So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this stream in 10 minutes. We've been streaming for a long time. We're streaming like 4 hours. So I was wondering if we could make it to the 200 mark. In this live stream, I wanted to raise 500. We raised 100. If 4 people donate $25, we'll reach it to 200. If you can donate to help me with this mission of visiting every country in the world, it's going to be so awesome. We're going to finish this thing in 2026. It's going to be here in 2 seconds. That's why I'm trying to do everything I can to help make this possible. Yeah. 15 more minutes. I'll sign off. I got to do laundry. One reason I love staying in Airbnbs is that I have a laundry machine and a kitchen and all that. I have to get laundry done. And then I have to, what else do I have to do? I've got to do laundry. Maybe I'll try to get a vlog up. What else we got to do? We'll see. I may go try to get a vlog out too. Yeah, we'll see. We got other stuff to do. Can you please say hello to Lucy? Hi, Lucy. Hi, how are you? How are you doing, darling? But yeah, I'm very happy that I've dabbled and become a part of the live streaming community. I don't know. I feel like at first I didn't think that I would be into live streaming. I thought I just enjoyed making YouTube videos. But I don't know, I tried it out this summer and I really enjoy the aspect of live streaming. I feel like it adds a whole different level of like to the YouTube. It's totally different than uploading videos, completely different. And I really enjoy it. So I feel like for the majority of the year I'll be live streaming because I don't feel like I'm necessarily traveling when I'm in Japan. This is like home base for me, so the live streams are like so low impact and a lot more cool to me right now because I don't feel like I'm necessarily in the vlogging space. Vlogging, I still do vlog though, but anyways, live streams for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's way more interactive. Way more. Maybe Twitch. I don't know. I always feel like Twitch is for gamers though. But I like YouTube live streaming. It can actually... it's hard to see a bunch of comments on YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still try to look at comments from YouTube videos, but it's just hard. So, I feel like I put a video out there and then it's very one-sided. The live streams are so different. So that's why I feel like for the rest of the year, I'll be doing live streams for the most part. So I love when you guys can tune in. Hi. Whoa, thank you so much for the super chat, Pizza Head. Twitch 24-hour stream. People stream for 24 hours on Twitch. Really? 24-hour live stream. We got a donation. Oh my gosh. Samantha donated again. Something? I have to say something here. I have to say something. I've noticed something that it's like the same people continue to donate. And it's unbelievable. Like, it's like when I ever come on here and fundraise, it's like the same people showing up and donating over and 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 over again. And it perplexes me. Like it blows my mind. It is definitely not something I expect, you know, that it's like the same people that keep donating. I am so unbelievably grateful, and I do not expect it at all, and I am so grateful. Thank you so unbelievably much. I'm speechless, and you have no idea what it means to me. But it's like, I come on here on these live streams, and I know that I have a lot of subscribers, so when I ask for help, I'm kind of just casting it out there that I need help, and I know that not everybody can, but I just put it out there for the people who can. But the fact that it's like people showing up to my lives and continue to donate, it blows my mind. And I'm speechless. You guys. It's like the same 15, 20 people that continue to donate to me. And I never want to make it feel like if you've donated, you have to keep donating. I don't even expect it. I don't expect it at all. So I said all that to say, I'm so unbelievably grateful, and my mind is blown. So thank you guys so much. I never expect that the same people are going to keep giving, you know? I just know that there's a lot of people, and I just kind of cast my request out and say, can you help? And I just see if anyone is willing or anyone can, and I definitely don't expect the same people to keep trying to come and help me. It's just, I am unbelievably grateful. Thank you guys. And the people who keep donating to me, it's just, it blows my absolute mind. Hi, came from South Africa, Johannesburg, Soweto. I've been there. I was just there earlier this year. I was in Soweto. That means like the south side of Johannesburg, right? I was just there. I Shall Speed did 30 days straight. That's crazy. If only everyone would commit to at least $1 every week or live. That's what I always think is going to happen. Like, you know, my YouTube community is pretty big, so when I ask for help, I'm always like, oh, maybe like 100 people will give it like $2 or $3. We would reach every single goal, right? Instead, it's like the same people that keep donating over and over and over and over. They come to my lives and they keep giving. The same people. And I'm just like, it blows my like my brain can't comprehend it, because it's not what I'm expecting, and I'm speechless. Thank you so unbelievably much. I never expect for somebody to continue to donate to me over and over and over and over and over. Thank you guys so much. How many are on this live? How many people? Like I said, I feel like it's getting pretty late. I don't know. I need to wrap. I feel like I need to wrap the live stream up. I don't want to make the lives too long. Because I want to keep doing them like at least one a day or something like that. So I don't want to make this live stream too long. I enjoyed talking to you guys. Thank you so much to the people who donated. We raised $105 in this live stream. Because of like 10 people. Like I said, the people who donate continue to donate, and I'm just speechless. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I know not everybody is in a place where they can, or in a place where they want to. And that is totally fine. My YouTube channel is always for the free. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm very, I don't know, I feel like I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I appreciate you so much, Samantha. You're one of the people who continue to show up, and I do not take it lightly. Please do not think I take it lightly. Don't have the words. So thank you guys so much. Hi. I will be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna go to see Nara. I'll take you guys to Nara. I'll show you around the bowing deer. Kristen, thank you so much. You be blessed times 100. If you guys have time to tune in tomorrow, I will be, yeah, I'll show you guys around Nara, and then I plan on showing you guys all around Japan before next year comes. I'm trying to keep it low-key as I possibly can so that I can save up enough energy to finish what I'm trying to finish next year. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a good night. For a lot of you, I know it's very late. Thanks for staying up with me, and for the people that donate, blows my mind. Thank you. You're literally helping me with this goal of visiting every country in the world. So I've got to do laundry. So I'm gonna do laundry. Love you guys. If you have time tomorrow to see me, or later tomorrow morning, I'll probably be live again. Love you guys. Hope you have a good night.